Yo, what's going on, guys? It's the GamingTrouge. Nostalgia can be an amazing thing at times. Just look at this. I used to think this game is good, but now it's actually pretty garbage. But even still, I haven't even experienced a lot of everything that a lot of people consider nostalgia. I just recently decided to start playing Pokemon Blue and Diamond on my Nintendo Switch because I realized that it was just that dang good. But you know something that I think still holds up to this very day? The original pure fighting game. Super Smash Bros. Melee still holds up 20 years later. How can this be possible?
Hello, I'm Tyler.
Ew, oh my gosh, that looks ugly. We have come a long way, haven't we? To those that are not in the know, Super Smash Bros. Melee was my first game I talked about here on the channel. It wasn't a review of sorts, but it was definitely a video that kickstarted my YouTube channel 10 years ago, and recently just turned 20 years old. So with all of that nostalgia out of the way, why don't we get into what made this game super special. At E3 2001, they showed off the sequel to one of the best games on the N64, Super Smash Bros. Melee. This game had a 2-year development cycle, and Mr. Sakurai put all of his hard work into this game. Even as going as far as putting a real-life orchestra into a lot of the music tracks in this game, which that just takes dedication. So, in November of 2001, right alongside the Nintendo GameCube's launch, Super Smash Bros. Melee was released. And does it hold up today? Well, there's only one way to find out. This is Super Smash Bros. Melee. Holy crap, this intro has been embedded in my brain ever since I was born. The opening is loud and in your face, and basically screams what it means to be a Nintendo fan, and I love it. Super Smash Brothers! Well, first off, let's talk about the characters, and oh my gosh, I still love this character lineup. Yeah, so Super Smash Bros. Ultimate did in fact have the best character known to mankind, but nothing can really outbeat this character lineup, at least for a generation of gamers. It introduced the world to Fire Emblem, one of Nintendo's biggest franchises and two of the best swordsmen known to mankind. Mewtwo is playable, which I honestly thought was a cat when I first played it. Young Link with normal Link, that is crazy. Ganondorf is just a copy of Captain Falcon, and it's hilarious. And who the heck is Ness? So let's get into the modes. Classic mode is your main one-player mode, where you have to go and beat up different types of enemies with some challenges thrown in there on the mix. But then when you get to the last battle, that's up against Master Hand, the guy that has an evil laugh for some reason, but it's just a hand. That's kind of creepy. And then there's an adventure mode, taking actual elements from all the mainline characters and throwing them in there. I am playing as Link in the Mushroom Kingdom. That is still mind-blowing to me. And of course, ending off with one of my personal favorite boss battles ever in video game history, which I've already talked about in my top 5 boss battles video. Showing to the point, this boss fight is great and up and scared me as a child. And then there is All-Star mode, where you have to defeat every character in the roster while only having some form of healing in between each fight. And also, this entire place and the music here is beautiful. And then there is Target Practice, one of my favorite modes as a child, and for some reason has the same background as the sneak peeks menu in Disney DVDs. Then there is Home Run Contest. To be real here, I actually didn't spend much time here as a child. That was mostly the next game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but still it first appeared here, so I might as well talk about it. And then there is Multi-Man Melee. Everyone has done it. Donkey Kong, center stage, down B, everyone's destroyed. And that's my favorite thing to do, even still today. But of course, one of the biggest things that Super Smash Bros. Melee accelerates in every Smash game to that knowledge is multiplayer. I know the Slippy engine is still super popular with a bunch of people that play this still on emulators nowadays, and that's basically emulating a multiplayer online experience with a local multiplayer game. But in actuality, I still prefer playing these types of games with people that I can actually talk to. That's why the tournament scene is super big. That's why a lot of people still hold this game up to such high regards as like the original Halo and Halo 2. These games of course came out alongside at the same time and proved that couch and local multiplayer was still a big thing in an era where online multiplayer was still trying to come in, and that even still holds true in 2022. Whether you're the lone sap that only wants to play this game to see how popular it's gotten since its release, or if you just want to play this game with some friends, Super Smash Bros. Melee excels in so many ways, and it was the game that got me hooked on video games as a whole, as a medium. It was thanks to Super Smash Bros. Melee that I was able to enter into local tournaments that our local church has actually put together more than once, and I've won multiple times with those tournaments, and that is just super cool. It got me to experiment with a bunch of different fighters that I would never done in any other video game like Super Smash Bros. It was the game that made me love video game music. The entire soundtrack to Super Smash Bros. Melee has been embedded in my brain ever since I was a kid, and I still pop on some tracks from time to time whenever I'm editing. This game is not just the hype that the community has made it to be. It left a giant mark on my life as a video gamer, and I hope that you guys that are newer into video games give Super Smash Bros. Melee a shot. It's not all just hype. This game made me who I am today in 2022, and the future of the series is looking pretty bright with games like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate adding in literally one of the best fighters ever made in the entire game. We got Sora and Smash!
And that was Super Smash Bros. Melee, the golden child of my childhood. The reason how I got into video games. I got into video games when this game was still fresh in a lot of people's minds. Heck, when the GameCube and the original Xbox was fresh in people's minds. And I have this game to thank for it. Because after I played this, I was able to play the 64, the Dreamcast, the original Xbox, the 360 when that came out. Like, I was there for when a lot of the modern day video game booms happened. And I do have Super Smash Bros. Melee to thank about this. But I cannot talk about Super Smash Bros. Melee without bringing up event matches. Event matches were basically just different missions that you can do, and once you beat them, you can potentially unlock characters and stages. But let's try this one right here before I go.